broadcast? Alright, you don't have to. That's not true. That's not true. What do you think, John Matt? Do you think John Matt is not a professional? No. It's about being who you are. There's going to be a lot of passes that I'll take. Not literally. You'll dunk.
It's time for Highlands basketball this afternoon from Armstrong High School. It's the final game for the Rams of the Armstrong Tip-Off Tournament as the Rams face the Panthers of River Valley, the former Blairsville-Salzburg School District. Along with the Dean, Mike Choma, this is Mike Pavlik greeting you from Armstrong. Kean Foster alongside. And Dean, the Rams did a great job last night in their opener here, defeating the host Armstrong Riverhawks and continue their mastery on this floor. 9-0 all-time against Armstrong. 7-0 all-time in this building.
Well, Coach Flo set a goal to keep the team under 50 points. He accomplished that last night, 55-49. Couldn't cut it any closer than that. Again, big win over Armstrong. The kids looked for the first time out under control, and that was very important, I thought.
Well, I thought they did a great job there, and also missing some people, which got other people a chance to play, and you know that's an opportunity for somebody also, and that's what happened last night.
Well, when you're young, Mike, you're looking for some surprises, and I thought we had a few yesterday. Ty Hall again leading us in scoring with 21, 5 3-pointers. Carmen LaCava foul shooting down the stretch, Mike, 6 for 6. Braden Sparing, he's only 6 foot tall, Mike, but he battled on there for rebounds. He had 9 points, most on putbacks. Troy Belak, he played great on both ends, and we that was not a surprise there. We knew we would do it. My big surprise, though, is Cole Schaefer coming in off the bench, getting some key rebounds. And to be successful with young teams, we need these surprises. They were good ones. The big question is, can they do it back-to-back this afternoon?
Yeah, and a lot of times this second game, we talked about it last night, that the second game with no practice in between after having been up for the first game can be sloppy, and sometimes you got to slog your way through it, and really the more mentally tough team really wins this game, so we'll see what happens. Speaking of that, the Panthers of River Valley, and they got stomped by our section mate Deer Lakes last night.
Yeah, Mike, Deer Lakes beat them 61-27, has a Mercer rule early in the fourth quarter. They're a young team too, Mike. There will not be one starter on the floor with the senior. They'll start one sophomore, 4 juniors. And again, like I said, they're going to have to try to recover today. Both teams are young. Let's see what happens.
All right, if you're planning a vacation or just looking for someone to keep an eye on your pet for the day, then look no further than Pittsburgh Paws Pet Resort. Pittsburgh Paws is located just a half mile off Route 28 in Fawn Township with plenty of room to run in a beautiful country setting. Pittsburgh Paws is family-owned and operated, and the owner lives on site. They offer dog and cat boarding, a self-serve dog wash, and doggy daycare. Doggy daycare allows dogs to play together in supervised, high-security indoor-outdoor play yards. Your pup will be assessed for temperament and play style and placed in the perfect group. Call Pittsburgh Paws today, 724-888-PAWS, 7297, or check them out at pittsburghpaws.com. Pittsburgh Paws Pet Resort, Pittsburgh's premier family-owned and operated pet care facility. All right, we're standing by for the starting lineups and the tip-off coming up from Armstrong right after this.
Before announcing the starting lineups.
All right, we are back, and we're ready for the starting lineups to be announced here by Jay Kanish, AD. Before we do, starting lineups are brought to you by Dan Timmons Painting, celebrating 45 years in business to beautify and protect. Call 724-224-2851.
Highlands will be dressed in their white tonight, Mike.
They'll be home.
The home
Yeah.
team.
And here are the Panthers under second-year coach Rick Spallone.
And again, Mike, not a senior in the starting lineup for either team. They'll start number 2, Nick Mortimer, a 6-foot junior. Number 4 is Desmond Riley, a 5'9" junior. 6-foot junior is number 14, Jeremy Reed. 5'9" sophomore, number 15, Max Persichetti. And number 20, 6'4" junior center, Bryson McDowell.
Losing last night, the Panthers did to Deer Lakes by a score of 61-27. Old friend Nathaniel Moore dropped in 21 for the Lancers, Dean.
He's a big guy, Mike. He gave us a rough trip last year.
And he gave the Borough Bucks a rough trip at the championship game. So here are the Rams 1-0 for the 5th year in a row, by the way.
Carmine Lakeba, number 1, starts 6-foot junior, scored 14 yesterday. Our leading scorer yesterday, Ty Hall, wears number 3, 5'9" junior, 21 again last night. Preston Foster, 6'2" junior, wears number 23. Number 4 is Troy Belak, 6'4" junior. And number 33, Braden Spearing, rounds out the starting 5.
Our starting lineups are brought to you by Timmons Painting with Braden and Daniel on board, the 5th generation of Timmons brothers. Got you covered. We ran through this quickly. The Rams are now 9-0 all-time against Armstrong and 6-0 against them here in this building. They are 7-0 here. They beat Obama in a tournament game last year on the 20th of January. Chance to go 8-0 here today. You talk about domination, that's crazy. How about this? Between boys basketball and the football team, Highlands has never lost a game up here.
How about that?
And guess where we start football next year?
Up here at Armstrong.
Right here in August, yes. So we'll see how that works out for us. All right, so we're ready to go. Now, again, you can have slop on day 2. Let's see if which team's going to rise above that. Bob Quinn, Quinn McGuire, and Jim Hobie are the officials tonight. And we are set to go right on time at 2:30. Welcome, everyone that joined us, both live and on the miracle of video streaming, delayed. Panthers win the toss. They're dressed in black with the white numbers and the blue trim. Moving left to right here in the first quarter. This is Nick Mortimer, top of the circle.
Hines coming out straight man-to-man.
Mortimer drives to the basket, kicked it back, and Jeremy Reed takes a jumper. It's a grazer. It's loose. It's tipped, and Ty Hall has the basketball. 21 points last night for Ty Hall, career high for him. And anything that was scored last night, other than with the possibility of Belak, was a career high.
Looks like a 1-3-1 zone to start out, Mike. Drop to a 1-2-2. That's going to be good news for Ty again.
I think. Now they go to Lakeva right side. To the foul line to Foster. Foster drains it. He got held off the board last night. He fixed that right away. 2-0 Highlands.
And Mike, again, high post is where you go against the zone. Highlands did it that time. Troy, you cannot get those fouls.
Especially early.
60 foot away from your basket. Our big guy on the inside. He did a great job boxing out that first possession by River Valley, Mike.
Yeah, rebounding is going to be very important to this team. And again, you don't have to have a bunch of monster size-wise to be a good rebounding team. A lot of it's want to, same as defense. And they're going to have to win on the margins this year. They don't have the tremendous scorers that they've had in the past. And doesn't mean you can't win at this level with good, solid, fundamental play.
Always tell the kids the Wes Unseld story. You have to look him up. Remember his team, Mike?
Great player. He played for the Bullets. Oh, off the glass.
Bank
Max Persichetti.
Three-pointer gives them the lead.
3-2.
They were called the Washington Bullets. You cannot do that nowadays.
Right.
They're the Wizards.
Hey, the Redskins might go back. They're working on it. Here's Foster out top Belak. His three ball is wide right.
Yep.
And the rebound is taken out of there by Des Riley. Right side of Mortimer.
He was 6'7", Mike, in a league that has all kind of 7-footers. Travel, first turnover.
Yeah, he rebounded like he was a 7-footer.
Mm-hmm. And it was all positional 1-2.
He's a pretty good NBA coach, too, Wes Unseld.
Yes, he was.
I believe he just passed away a couple years ago.
And the other thing about boxing out, Mike, you have to want to make contact. Football, collision sport, basketball, contact sport. Now it's a 1-2-2.
Now jumper is missed. It's tipped out of bounds, and this one's going to stay with Highlands.
Remains Rams ball.
So we're going into Blairsville today, huh, Mike?
We are. Yeah, West Sunsouth passed away in 2020.
Nice
Oh, beautiful underneath. And, boy, the Rams can't get it to go. You got to get to the basketball. LaCava got it. Out to Foster. Left side to Hall.
One more.
Now Spearing's going to let it go. And Spearing had a dipper, and LaCava chased it down. Again, you're just going to it's going to have to be a grind today. Now they lost it.
First
And
turnover for Highlands.
Panthers come up with it, and here's Riley the other way. Just a couple minutes in, it's 3-2 Panthers. Perchetti out top against LaCava. Reed. And now Mortimer left side. Tried to dump it inside, and the Rams steal it. Foster got it off the hands of McDowell. Here's Hall. Corner to Belak. Goes baseline. Belak lost it. Again, a Rams turnover machine right now. It stays with River Valley at 5:30.
Had his last 2 trips turnovers. Again, going to come back to haunt you. They had only 10 last night, forced 15, so that was another plus for the Golden Rams yesterday.
And this is starting out exactly like we thought.
It happened.
And every team, it's every game.
Yep.
It's every second game when you played the night before, especially when you have to come back and play in the day.
But
It happened last year at Shaler, remember, it was the same thing. Both teams played lousy in the first half, and then Shaler got their shooting shoes on in the second half, and that's why they won that game. Driving all the way through was Riley, but the Rams played good defense. And again, that's how you get through these.
Foster blocked that shot. He has it.
He's off to a good start. Here's Belak. Hall left side. 3 ball on the way. It's in and out, no good. Rebound, River Valley.
Those are dropping yesterday, Mike.
Yes, sir. Reed with the rebound. Out to Mortimer. Now he threw it in the paint. Off a hand, and Highlands has it. There's going to be a lot of this. Hall all the way through, and Hall gets fouled. Ty Hall will shoot a pair at 4:42 with the Rams trailing at 3-2.
Are you someone you know in need of physical or occupational therapy? Consider the caring therapist at Phoenix Physical Therapy in Toronto Heights. Mike, I am dealing with one now.
I was going to say, you're back to being a client.
Yes, Lily is our hand specialist at Phoenix Physical Therapy, and she is working with my carpal tunnel and my trigger finger. She's doing an excellent job, healing up nicely. Thank you, Lily. Remember Lily and AT&T? Forget her. We got Lily at Phoenix Physical Therapy. Zach Bartolotto and the rest of his staff specialize in personal care. Again, they'll get you back on track to what you want to do, and you know for me that's golfing. Phoenix Physical Therapy is conveniently located at 1601 Union Avenue in Toronto Heights. Beyond Eden Park, call them today at 724-224-5090 to set up an appointment.
Well, you can keep us updated on your status there as we move along.
I just used that hand.
1 out of 2 for Ty Hall. He was 2 for 2 last night. The Rams tie it at 3. They go inside to McDowell, and he puts it in, and it's 5-3. Jake Pinos in the game for the Panthers, number 5. First substitution for them. Hall's 3 is off. And Belak the rebound. Nice no-look pass, and LaCava with the finish. The Rams tie it at 5.
Great assist by Belak that time. No look.
Quickly forecourt, McDowell. Worked it back to Perchetti. Now outside, and Pinos has it. 3 ball by Perchetti. No, he didn't take it. Had it. Didn't. Reed all the way in. Shot is blocked. Rebound Belak, and Belak's fouled in the backcourt at 3:44. That'll only be the second team foul against River Valley. No one shooting yet.
And remember, if you just joined us first time, 5 foul shots in any quarter, you go to the line and shoot 2.
And we had a lot of that at the end of the game last night.
Ty Hall comes out, and he's talking with Coach Flo over there, and I think Coach Flo's saying, let it come to you.
Cole Schaefer's in. Foster. Ball's kicked.
The ball
was kicked. Now they're on the floor with it. No travel called. So that was 2 violations that were let go. Perchetti's 3 balls off the back rim, around. Foster fights for it and gets it again. The Rams doing a good job on the board so far. 5-5.
I promised our referees Bob Quinn.
LaCava missed a shot, but Foster is in there.
Walks up by Schaefer.
They battle. It's on the floor, and River Valley comes away with it.
Quinn, McGuire, and Jim Hobie, we would not criticize them. They're going to get a free pass, but you got to call that one. That was a kickball.
There's a 3 off the rim on the shot by Pinos, and the Rams have it. 5-5 tie. 3 minutes left first quarter. Belak stops and pops and drains it. The Rams have the lead back, 7-5.
I have a great question for you, Mike. I'm going to try to get an answer at halftime. I talked to the refs. Yesterday when Pitt made that 3-pointer,
Okay.
At the buzzer, supposedly.
Yeah, they added 4/10 back.
Look at that, right down
Oh,
Broadway.
right down the middle. You got to stop the ball. Perchetti put it in. The Rams need a timeout on that one as Bill Flo wants to talk it over. We're tied at 7.
Anytime that happens, there's going to be a timeout, Mike.
You'd
Went
think.
right down Broadway, nobody stopped the ball.
Philippe's Family Dining and Pizzeria was born in Natrona Heights in 1999, and it didn't take long for the name to become synonymous with great food and overwhelming community support. Philippe's offers award-winning burgers, wings, specialty sandwiches, wraps, and of course pizza. Not just any pizza, but the often imitated, never duplicated Birdville pie. Made with their special super secret recipe and named in the honor of the Birdville section of Harrison, where Philippe's is located. The kitchen's open after the game, so stop by and say hi or call 724-226-3505 for takeout. It's the place where Ram fans meet and greet. Philippe's Family Dining and Pizzeria, Freeport Road, Natrona Heights.
So the question is, I didn't see the game. Did Ohio State call timeout after the ball went through, Mike?
No, they didn't have any.
Okay, so the question then becomes,
The clock
when does it start?
in the last minute in a college game, the clock stops in the last minute when the basket is through the basket.
Through the basket.
Until it's inbound.
Not on the floor. That's the question.
Yeah.
As soon as it goes through, you shut it off. All right, maybe I won't have to ask. 2-3.
Oh, now different pages
pages.
together.
Yep.
LaCava and Ruggieri.
Highlands, 5 turnovers quickly in the first quarter. You called it. It's a little bit sloppy. And you know what? Asking high school referees that question may not be a good idea.
And now a double dribble in the backcourt, and it works both ways. I tell you, I give Sean Bennis credit for that. We were walked out of the gym. If you remember, the first game, Highlands hosted a tournament. This is a couple of years ago. They really beat up on, I believe it was Shadyside in the first game. And then the second game they played Deer Lakes, and it was just a very uneven, ugly-looking game. And Sean said, those second games are always the worst. And I started looking for it, and he's right. Pass it inside. Ruggieri has it. Back out to Belak at 2 minutes first quarter. 7-7 tie.
Now on a 2-3, Mike, but then they jump on it. We want to get it right in the high post.
Preston Foster left side. Oh, he's open. He's going to let it go.
Why not?
That's it. It's a 3-ball. Foster with 5 in the first quarter, and the Rams lead it 10-7. Here's Perchetti, who has his hands on the ball a lot. Drives in, kicked it out, corner. Tried to get around Schaefer. Now putting up a grazer was McDowell, and Belak with another rebound. Going to lead it ahead to LaCava. Can he save it? He does, but he saved it back into the Panthers. Pinus goes to the corner, and now Mortimer has it. Ooh, worked it back for Pinus. Thought he was going to shoot it. He's looking to. Nick Mortimer back to Jake Pinus, the junior. Now Max Perchetti, the sophomore. Again, not a senior in the bunch. Perchetti goes all the way to the basket, and he lays it in. He's got 7 of the 9 for River Valley, and it's 10-9. Rams by a point. 45 seconds left in the quarter. Rams have the ball and the arrow.
Remember, Mike, they only scored 27 yesterday, so they're off to a decent start for them.
LaCava, his three's on the way. It's off the rim, no good. Rebound, Perchetti has it for the Panthers. Double teamed in the corner. Ooh, nearly a steal by LaCava, but he certainly bothered it. But Pinos comes forecourt, stops and pops. It's a dipper. Rebound to the Panthers, and Mortimer puts it in. His first 2 of the night. Afternoon. I'm going to say night all the time. You know what I mean. 11-10.
Just look up and out.
Yeah, it is. We can see. We're right across from the windows. You can see the snow out there. Belak, a 3-ball off the rim, no good. Pulled down by McDowell, and that's the end of the first quarter here at Armstrong with the score. The Panthers of River Valley 11 and the Highlands Golden Rams 10.
Well, Joe Lucchino and son Joseph proudly welcome you to Lucchino Insurance and Financial Group, serving the AK Valley for decades. Lucchinos are a broad-based financial advisory firm with a wide range of opportunities for both you and your business. You may not think you need life insurance when you're young, but that's actually the best time to get it. Right policy can help you pay expenses, grow wealth over time, and save you money by locking in rates early. Joe and Joe always know they're located at 2318 Freeport Road, next to the Donut Connection, or call 724-224-8908 or 724-905-7583. Why wait? Let Lucchino Insurance and Financial Group put you on the road to financial stability today.
I was just scanning a few scores, football scores. After 3 quarters in Lubbock, Texas Tech 42, West Virginia, 9.
Ouch.
Ohio State, Michigan, 10-10 in the fourth quarter. Not that I'm interested. Rams trailing at 11-10.
Mike is an Ohio native, right?
I am.
And by the way, happy birthday
I
to
was going
Mike
to say,
Pavlik today.
X amount of years ago today, I was born in Ohio. That is correct. 61, actually.
A birthday game.
It is a birthday game. This is my first one in a very long time.
And I occasionally get them if we make the football playoffs.
Football playoffs. If they make it affordable for us, which they don't do much anymore.
We're still there.
Ty Hall back in the ball game. And now Brady Selko's entered for Highlands, his first action.
Also Montreal Johnson out there wearing number 20.
I think Bill Flo's looking for a little oomph.
And again,
And you're playing back-to-back, and not only back-to-back, but in less than 24 hours.
I think Troy played all 32 minutes yesterday, too. Oh, he had that one little break when he had foul trouble. That was it.
Now they go to Spearing, and he traveled. He put the ball on the floor and turned it over. Montreal got it to him right at the foul line. The Rams are being bothered by that zone, Dean.
Yep, you got to execute against it, and it's basically against the zone. You don't want to dribble, Mike. You want to pass, and they're looking to dribble versus pass. The ball movement makes the zone move.
So here's Perchetti. Dump it down on the block. Now back
Wide
out to
open.
Mortimer. Is 3, and it's down. Nothing but nylon. Nick Mortimer with his first from downtown, his 5th point of the night, and the biggest lead for the Panthers is 14-10.
Nobody got to the corner at that time.
Montreal Johnson going to take a short little jumper. In and out. Took a peek. Wouldn't go. And McDowell's got the rebound. This is Pinos left side. Kicked it back over to McDowell. McDowell goes all the way in. He got fouled by Johnson. 20-on-20 crime, I believe. We'll see.
Looks that way, Mike.
First on Montreal. First of the second quarter. A minute in, and River Valley trying to extend their biggest lead. They lead by 4 points right now. And again, they already have 14. They only had, 26 yesterday?
27.
27.
I'll be honest with you, I wouldn't let Troy and Carmine sit too long, Mike.
No, because it's got a chance to get away from you, and especially when there aren't a lot of points being scored.
Down 5, 15-10, 7 minutes to go here in the second quarter.
Here's the second by McDowell. He has a nice stroke. He's got 4, and it's 15-10. 8-0 run for River Valley. Selko left side. Now to Hall.
Come on, Ty, we need one, baby. There you go.
First one of the afternoon for Ty Hall. He's in with 4. And it's 16-13, just like that.
Nice move in the paint.
Work it to McDowell again. Now back over for Reed. Reed throws it deep on the block. Kick it back out, and a 3 is drained by Mortimer. His second in a row.
He leads all scorers with 8.
18-13. Now Hall. Looping feed over to Selko. Brady drives into the paint, puts up a jumper. It's no good, and rebounded by River Valley. Work it inside. Turnaround lefty by Brady Shannon is missed, and it's rebounded by the Rams.
Hall comes forecourt.
Trailing by 6.
Still facing that 2-3.
Hey, they got it that time. They got it that time.
Reporting back in the game for the Panthers from 15, Max Perchetti.
Hall win by.
They didn't let Perchetti sit long either. Selko now. To Hall. High posting to Spearing. They sag on him. Hall lets a 3 go. It's an air ball. Rebound River Valley.
And they want to push it.
Here's Reed all the way through. Reed threw it in the paint, and Selko stole it. Out to Spearing. The Rams having trouble with it now, and he gets it across to Brady.
4th turnover forced by the Golden Rams.
Great save by Montreal, and Selko's
Sure
got a good job there, and Selko has it.
He's dancing on the sidelines there, right? Uh-oh.
Oh, high dribble. Brady having trouble. Now to Hall. Corner to Johnson. Johnson lets it go. It's 3. It's off the front iron. Tipped. And a rebound of the Panthers.
All right, the 3 started to set long enough, Mike. Nice block by Johnson.
And a rebound put up. Missed again. Rams have it. Good job by Spearing to clear that out of there.
Down by 6. Highlands with the ball.
They just need to take their time and move it around and get a basket here. Selko will let it go. Front iron. Grazer. Rebound underneath, missed. Cleared out of there by Shannon. Forecourt River Valley. Corner to McDowell. Ty Hall on him quickly. Oh, great back door. Put up and in. Beautiful job on the pick and roll. Perchetti finishes it, and it's 21-13. It's another one by Montreal Johnson, no good. Boy, he's been open a couple times over there.
He's not afraid to launch it either.
8-point lead, River Valley.
Ahead of the pack.
Mortimer.
Shut off.
Perchetti. He's going to let it go. It's down.
I get a timeout, Mike.
24-13. 12 by Perchetti already. 2 from beyond the arc. And the Rams throw it away, but it's deflected. In there for Highlands is Svitak for the first time today.
Well, they can have their work cut out for them, Mike. Down double digits.
And the shots just aren't falling right now.
Remember, River Valley scored 27 last night in the entire game. They've already got 24
They're
here.
going to grab that in the first half here pretty easily.
Remember, Highlands' goal is to keep teams under 50, Mike. And now, guess what? That zone is just going to sit back.
And you also got to score 50. When you only have 13 points at this stage, it's going to be very difficult. Foster had it taken away, and they're going to say Highlands keeps it. The River Valley folks tried to
buy that one.
Yeah, they did. They were 17-7 a year ago, 11-5 in the Heritage Conference. They lost 65-39 in the first round of the District 6 playoffs to Westmont Hilltop. It's Johnstown, of course.
Speaking of playoffs, Mike, football, only one WTL.
Yeah, how about TJ going down?
Survived.
Was it Lampeter Strasburg or somebody beat him?
Yeah.
Steven Strasburg beat him? The Orchid? Now the Rams carry it out of bounds.
8th turnover. Avonworth, the only team in the WPL to advance. They beat Penn Cambridge 16-6.
Let's hear it for our 4A group there.
Yeah, only one.
3A, I'm sorry.
3A, yep.
Yeah, we stayed at 4 in basketball. We dropped the 3 in football. 3:10 to go, first half. The River Valley Panthers fixing to blow the Rams out of here, and Ty Hall just takes the bump that wasn't necessary.
Rams foul penalties on the green. Ty Hall. That's his first, second team foul of the quarter.
Second foul by Highlands. Ruggieri back in. Montreal Johnson sits down.
Rams number 14, Caleb Ruggieri.
Now what happened?
Desmond Riley's trying to get back in the game. They
Okay.
Get him in there.
Referees weren't ready for play, so they get it back in bounds.
Yeah, me too.
This is Perchetti, the sophomore, and he's been the shooting star so far.
Yep.
Along with Mortimer, who's at 2 from downtown. And Mortimer just walks right down the lane. He's got 10 points, 8 of them in the second quarter. And the Panthers, with a 15-point second quarter, lead at 26-13, and we have a foul on River Valley.
Him and Perchetti have scored 22 of the 26 points, right? Bryce McDowell's the other 4.
Panthers foul.
River Valley on a 19-3 run right now. And the Rams just throw it to nobody.
Yep.
Threw it right off the back. And Hall missed it. And now driving in is Pinus for the layup. It won't go, and Belak has the rebound. Hall, forecourt, and it finally goes.
Number 3, Ty Hall.
Ty Hall with 5 now. 6, I'm sorry. One foul shot in there I lost. 26-15, 11-point lead. And Belak gets hit again. That's 2 on him.
Yep. And they're away from the basket, Mike. That's not where we want to see fouls get committed.
That's his second 13th foul of the quarter. Reporting into the game.
Rams will be at Indiana, another 2-5-8, Section 2-5-8 team. We're pretty much going to run the gamut, Section 2-5-8. I think we're going to play just about everybody.
Yeah, everybody that moved up from 4A, we're going to play.
Our old section, we're going to get them all in.
Hampton.
Indiana out of it. Greg Lazanik's retired.
The Webb brothers.
Andy Lansbury is the new coach at Indiana.
How about a tie-up?
We're going to get a foul instead, and that's going to be a shooting foul. Highland Tire is here to help you out with winter, and if you don't believe it's here, all you had to do is be out there on the roads, especially getting out of here last night. It was a little dicey.
Slippy, all-wheel drive.
Highland Tire offers one of the largest and most complete inventories of tires and custom wheels in the Pittsburgh area, and if you don't see it on site, they'll order it for you. At Highland Tire, you are our #1 priority. Stop in today and see what makes Highlands fans choose us for tires, auto repair, and oil changes. Visit highlandtire.com or call 724-224-9222 in Trenton, 724-224-7900. In the Heights and Highland Integrity Alignment, 724-224-5900. Highland Tire, service, integrity, price. We deliver.
McDowell knocks both down, makes the lead 28-15.
And he's 4 for 4 from the foul line tonight.
Blocked
13-point lead. Belak now got bodied, dumped it over to the corner. LaCave's three is a dipper. Rams can't get the ball to go in the basket, and rebounded by McDowell. 28-15. Matches their biggest lead. 1:42 left first half. This is Nick Mortimer right side. On a cut, beautiful to Pinos, but he can't finish it.
Everything but went in, Mike.
Yes, sir. Here are the Rams back the other way. Now to Hall. Hall drives in, put it up, around no good. Rebound Ruggieri, back to Belak. His three is down.
That gets us going, Mike. Belak now has 5. Golden Rams cut it down to a 10-point lead.
See if you can get it under 10, and then you wonder if Coach Flo's going to come out with that press again in the second half. I think they might have to do it.
Very effective last night against Armstrong.
Here's Mortimer. Throw it into the paint. That was a travel. Old traveling music for Brady Shannon.
Only the 5th turnover by River Valley. They're on a little cut action off the high post, Mike. We got to either, I would get under that screen because they seem like they want to take the ball to the basket.
Mm-hmm. So here is Belak. 55 seconds to go. Rams with the ball in the air, and Belak's going to let it fly, trying to keep that hot hand. He couldn't get it to go. It's loose and saved by Bryson McDowell. Now they go corner to Pinos. He stops. He pops. It's short. Foster had to come off his hands right to Pinos again.
Good pass.
And now they work it down low, and to the line is Bryson McDowell.
That's a great entry pass that time, Mike.
Rams foul play is a 14 Caleb Jerry. That's his second 15th foul of the quarter.
28-18. River Valley leads it. They've already eclipsed as many points as they scored last night. It might tell you two things, and one of them might be about Deer Lakes. You see the Lancers over there, Coach Fletcher.
They're going to play Armstrong after this.
They are two-time defending WPIAL champions, and I wouldn't put anything past them. And Bryson McDowell is hot from the line, 5 for 5, 29-18. Second is rattled home. 8 points for him, 6 from the foul line, 30-18, 12-point game. 31 seconds left. Here's Belak. Schaefer on the baseline. Whipped it back out to LaCava. High posting at Foster. Turnaround off the back iron. Belak's got it. Can't finish. Rams just struggling down there. Belak kicked it free. Schaefer puts it up. Boy, you got hammered. It's Highlands ball at 13 seconds. Again, Highlands ball and arrow.
Cole got hammered, yeah.
If the next time River Valley touches the ball, the lead is 8, I'm going to be happy. Off the inbound, tip it back in, and Belak has it. He's got 7. Now they need to stop here for sure. 7 seconds. Perchetti forecourt. Perchetti's going to stop. He's going to fire up a long one. It's no good. Belak has it. Good job by the Rams. That's the end of the first half with the Rams leading it by 10. We'll tell you about Harvest Moon Coffee and Chocolates, dedicated to serving great La Primo espresso coffee and hand-dipped small batch candy using the finest Belgian dark and milk chocolates. Born out of love for great chocolate, remarkable coffee, and a sense of giving back to the community, Harvest Moon Coffee and Chocolates has a mission of providing uniquely delicious products while serving as a gathering place for friends and family. Come experience a one-of-a-kind coffee and chocolate experience at their 2 convenient locations, 206 Corbett Street, Trenton, and 1705 Union Avenue, Natrona Heights. Dean called the Corbett Street location the mothership. I like that. They're open weekdays till 5 and weekends till 3. Check them out at their website, harvestmoonc2.com. Drink coffee, eat chocolate, be kind. Halftime, River Valley 30, Highlands 20. We'll be back with stats and more right after this. All right, we are back. It is halftime at Armstrong. It's been all Panthers here in this first half. River Valley 30, Highlands 20. Halftime stats are brought to you by Greatness Athletics Fitness Center in Trentham. Call 724-681-8626 to let Gary Negley help you reach all of your fitness goals.
Well, Mike, Troy Bielak leads the Rams with 7. Preston Foster has 5. Ty Hall has 6. Carmen LaCava has 2. For River Valley Panthers, they're led by Max Persciuti. He has 12. Nick Mortimer has 10. Bryson McDowell has 8. That's all they're scoring, but they outscored us 19-10 in the second quarter to take the lead.
And Bryson McDowell did most of his work from the foul line. His 6 of his 8 points are free throws. Hey, last night, Highlands came out in the second half and outscored Armstrong 12-2 in the first 2 minutes of the second half. They're going to need something pretty close to that here to start the second half tonight. And I turn up the heat a little bit. And it's hard to manufacture. It's hard to manufacture that when you don't have it that day. And it's like this was going to be a defensive struggle you could see from the beginning. And they're going to have to do a little better of that here coming out.
No doubt about it, Mike. I think they have to come out pressing the second half. I walked up there, walking back out in the court, and I said, hey, wake up, it's time.
Yeah, exactly. And the thing, we talked about late in the first half was that if the next time River Valley has an actual possession, it's 8, then I'll be happy. The Rams got the 2 at the end of the first half. They need to score on this possession, and then we kind of go from there. Halftime stats were brought to you by Greatness Athletics Fitness, 222 East 4th Avenue in Trentham. Check them out today at greatnessathletics.com.
Well, the Bouchers have a staple in Trenton Heights for the last 70 years. They are uniquely qualified to choose home and auto insurance that protects you and what matters most, your family. Bouchers are independent agents in addition nationwide. They're working with all the leading companies in the industry. Progressive, Allstate, Travelers, Penn National, National General, name just a few. Call your hometown independent agents, John and Nick Boucher. They'll get you the right price at 724-224-4300 and choose the coverage rate for you and your family. Always open on Saturdays for your convenience. Remember, in the AK Valley, you're in good hands with Boucher Agency on your side.
30-20, River Valley trying to even their record at 1-1. It would drop the Rams to 1-1. Freeport played today out at Char Valley, and they're taking it on the chin. So it's another.
And that's 79-4-day loss, Mike. We had one other section team play last night. Valley, under their new coach Bryce Flannery, who we cover as a player. That's
sure
the goal we're getting. They beat Summit Academy 45-41. They play Apollo Ridge today in the championship. The Valley girls also, Mike, under their coach Norman, also beat Leechburg 61-23.
Well, how about that?
Her daughter led the scoring. Janelle had 25. My question was, when was the last time the Valley boys and girls won on the same night? You're going to have to go back in the history books, and my answer might be never.
Oh, George Guido, are you watching?
There you go.
If George is watching, he's going to text me the answer.
It's one thing, though, to do it, but on the same night, boys and girls rarely play on the same night.
No, it is. And early in the season, or Christmas time, is usually when you'll see that. But, all right, Rams with the basketball. We're going to start off with a basket here, and then we go from there.
Yep, you can't score 10-point baskets and be 2 at a time.
And you know what else? LaCava stops and pops off the back rim, no good. Bielak tipped it, but right into the hands of McDowell. So 1 and done for Highlands, and here come the Panthers right to left, and they're traveling black in the second half.
And one thing about the press, Mike, you have to score to press.
That was where I was going to go. Perchetti around a screen, nearly lost it. A lot of screening going on. Eyeball screen that time. This is Pinos. Perchetti right side, right at the Whippeal logo. And in front of his coach, Rick Spallone.
Yep, and a 10-point lead, Mike, they can be patient.
They can. Don Stitt, the former coach here. River Valley, 12 years. He was the head man, and Spallone was his assistant for quite a while. Pinos 3, and he just eyed it up and drained it. Well, so much for any of that momentum Highlands might have had coming out of the locker room.
Now down 13, facing that 2-3 zone.
13's been the biggest lead, matched 3 times. LaCava's 3, back rim no good. Rebound River Valley.
And they're running the ball.
And they are driving it down as Nick Mortimer. He's in double figures. He's got 12 points. And Bill Flo's seen enough already. Timeout.
We have a player down there too, Mike.
Oh, we do. It's a Highlands player.
Carmen LaCava.
Yeah, so.
Again, Mike, the shots just aren't falling against
They
this
are not.
2-3 zone. And Again, you can't press if you don't score, so they're looking at things. Have a chance, Mike, talk about new coaches in the Valley, and there's quite a few. Half the AK Valley teams have new ones. We have Bill Flo here at Highlands. Dave Puka is at Plum. Dave Corson at Riverview. And another one, Matt DeHart at St. Joe's. And Mike, Scott Rupert takes over at Springdale. Does that name sound familiar to you?
It does.
Do you remember his dad?
Howie?
Howie Rupert.
How about that?
And where'd he coach at?
He coached at Shaler.
Shaler, yep.
Howie was a great guy.
Funny
man.
Yep. My son played for him at Slippery Rock in the summer leagues, and one time, Kenny was on defense. He was aggressive, and unfortunately, one of the kids had to take a trip to the hospital, and Kenny was the age where he would still cry at 6 or 7, right? And Howie come over and said, he comes into your house, he's got to go down.
So Carmine LaCava came off limping, and there's Ty Hall from the corner with a big three to get maybe a little bit of life for Highlands.
He's got 9 now.
And
ahead of the pack, though, Mike. They're
athletic director here, Todd Harvey, and there's a foul on River Valley, is also the trainer. So he has got Carmine over in the corner back there behind the bleachers and they're checking his ankle.
That's his first team foul.
Rams are thin to begin with. You really don't want to get anybody hurt. So 35-23. Rams down by 15 at one point. Now Belak's going to let it go. Boy, he missed everything. Selko dribbles it on the side of the baseline, and it's a turnover Highlands.
9th Highlands turnover, Mike. Difference from yesterday and today. They've only forced 5 turnovers.
Here
comes the pressure.
Bill Flo is preaching patience over there because the Rams are just nearly came up on it, almost to backcourt, but got it ahead, and Belak with the rejection.
Belak and Hall both there.
Yeah, I think Coach Flo wants to see the ball move around in the offensive end a little bit. It's sticking a lot, and then guys are just settling for three-pointers. Perchetti, right side. 12-point lead for the Panthers. Nice dump down and 2 straight blocks by Belak. Here come the Rams back. Foster wants to push it. Foster drives all the way home, but he missed the bunny. Rebound, River Valley. That's the way it's gone for Highlands today. 1-on-3,
Mike. He was head of the pack, just couldn't finish it. Wide open.
And Pinos lets it go off the front rim, no good. But, again, no Rams in position for the boards. McDowell with a follow-away jumper off the front rim. And Spearing has it for Highlands. That's the thing, with all this time left, there's no reason to hurry, you know?
That was a force there, Mike.
And there have been a lot of them.
He's trying to dribble through a 2-3 himself. It's not going to happen.
Pinos. Back to Perchetti. Back to Pinos. He's been a bit of a spark off the bench, number 5.
Speaking of bench, LaCava's on the bench, Mike, with a shoe off. Nice pass.
Beautiful down to Hall, and Hall finishes. One thing about Ty, he's good around the basket.
Did a nice job, Mike, of not letting that ball play him.
He's got 11. And it's 35-25. Rams get it back to 10 against the pressure. Not bothering the Panthers like it did the Riverhawks last night. They're well schooled again. They won 17 games a year ago.
Yep.
And now a timeout is called by River Valley as Coach Spallone saw enough right there. I think he wants to give his guys a little bit of a blow. Don't you hate it when you have a vision to improve your home and no one to help you achieve it? Or you find a contractor and the work they deliver is unsatisfactory? Put those concerns aside and make your next call to your neighbor, Beanie Home Renovations. With over 25 years of experience, we deliver excellent results in every project we undertake. Twice recognized as best of the best by the Trib, Beanie's team is skilled, professional, and respectful to their clients. From kitchens and bathrooms to foundations and roofing, Beanie works diligently to embrace the vision of every client. Call 724-351-3172 to set up a free estimate or visit BeanieHomeRenovations.com. Beanie Home Renovations, where the bee is always busy.
Mike, one of the good points about last night, we were 11 for 17 from the foul line, 65%.
Mm-hmm.
Tonight we've taken 1 foul shot.
Yeah, well, they're not getting that's going to be River Valley ball. As Belak got in front of it a little bit, almost stole it out of the timeout.
River Valley's done a nice job, Mike, of handling the basketball. They've only committed 5 turnovers. Here comes the pressure, though. Let's see how they do against it.
Now Pinos able to work it free, tipped up in the air, and Belak steals it for Highlands.
There's 6.
Over to Hall, out top to Foster. Foster had a couple of buckets early, but that's been it for him. He's got 5. Belak right side. Still 4.5 to go in the third quarter. There's a lot of time left. Spearing, lid on it. Spearing got it back, though. The Panthers were flat-footed that time. Belak throws up a wild one, but he's going to go to the line. So Belak will shoot 2 at 4:04. And as you mentioned, this will only be the Rams' third foul shot of the night. Belak 0 for 2 last night. Make it 0 for 3 on the year.
Troy's a better foul shooter than that, Mike.
Yes, he is. Spearing sits down.
LaCava went to the locker room, came back, he's sitting on the bench now. Hopefully he can get back in.
Yeah, he was worked on over there by Todd Harvey. And there's Belak draining the second.
Belak's second shot is up.
Rams are 2 for 4, and it's 35-26. Now corner to a wide open Mortimer. Off the rim, no good. Hey, maybe they're going to start not falling for him. Dribbled on the baseline. Highlands basketball at 3:53.
All right, chance to cut it under double figures here, Mike.
Yeah, they really need to start to get a little bit of flow on the offensive end. They have not, and that's not a ton. That's
Yep. And again, they're content to sit back in that 2-3.
Brady Selko back in for the Rams, number 5. Here's Belak out to Hall. And the Rams basically just passing it around the perimeter against this zone, and that's not going to get you anywhere. Selko got shut off. Back over to Belak. Corner to Foster. Foster's 3 is nothing but nylon.
Cut
Foster.
to 7, and here comes the pressure.
Foster with 8, 35-29. That sweet left-handed stroke from the corner, and he's got 2 from downtown after not scoring last night. Perchetti dribbled into a trap. Now baseline to Mortimer, and Mortimer dribbled it out of bounds. Good defense, Brady Selko.
3 turnovers in a row for River Valley. Let's see if Highlands can take advantage. Got to cut down to 6 now.
Belak, forecourt. Over to Selko. High posting it to Foster. Corner to Hall. Hall's 3's on the way. It's down. Ty Hall. It's 35-32.
Here comes your Golden Rams. Down 3. Here
Ty
comes the pressure.
Ty Hall with 8 here in the third quarter alone. Reed to the corner. Now Mortimer's open. It's blocked by Belak. And Hall's got the basketball.
Chance to tie for the Golden Rams.
Highlands on a 12-0 run have the basketball. They trailed at 35-20.
Again, they're doing all this with Carmen LaCava on the bench with a twisted ankle.
Here is Hall. Drives into the paint. Dribbled it off his leg out of bounds. Turnover Highlands at 2:08 with the Rams trailing it by 3. But they've cut it to a 1-possession game.
10th turnover for the Golden Rams. But again, they can bring the pressure here. Very effective last night against Armstrong. Third quarter, they outscored them 16-8.
That's a 2, and it's good by Bryson McDowell. It's only his second basket, but he's got 10 points, and it's 37-32.
3 guys in double figures now for River Valley.
Belak. Now Hall, long 3 ball off the rim. Foster took a shot through the air, but Selko came away with it. Rams get another shot. And Belak will take it. Long one, 3 ball, back iron, no good. Foster tipped it, Belak's got it. Rams crashing the boards, but a steal by Perchetti.
Good job by Perchetti, got his hands in there.
2-on-2, but he's going to have to
circle back out.
Perchetti into the paint. He put it in. What a move that was by the sophomore.
He's got 14.
He's leading the way for the Panthers, and they've scored 4 in a row, 39-32.
Well, Highlands got it within 1 possession, Mike. And River Valley's answer.
But again, they haven't gotten anything easy. Everything's been a jump shot for them. And they have not been able to get the ball down inside at all.
There it is right there to Schaefer. Kicks it out.
Selko's 3. It's off the rim. Rebound is tipped. It's loose. And a Highlands foul.
Belak's going to get his 3rd, Mike.
Rams foul.
And to River Valley's credit, Mike, they've answered after Highlands cut it to one possession.
Back into the game for the Panthers. Number 4, Desmond Riley. Back into the game for the Rams.
Perchetti's going to get a rest now. Desmond O'Reilly's back in for River Valley, number 4.
So is Belak, Mike. He comes out with 3 fouls.
48 seconds left in the quarter. It's a 7-point Panthers lead.
Good news, Carmen LaCava back in.
Now they drive it to the paint, and that's Reed. Back out to Pinos, 35 seconds. Down low, McDowell, turnaround jumper, won't go, rebound loose. Selko, smallest guy in the group, and he took it out of bounds.
Fought it out there, Mike, but couldn't control it. 12 turnovers now for Highlands.
26 seconds, another opportunity for the Panthers here. Stay tuned for trivia after the third quarter. Will be brought to you by Unflooded. They go backcourt now. And Desmond Riley's back there to get it. 22 seconds. Pinos. To Reed. Now Pinos, 10 seconds. They have the arrow also. Driving in was McDowell. It's no good. Rebound Highlands. 5 seconds. Here comes Foster. Got to get it up there. Drives all the way home. Scores! And draws the foul. What a play
the buzzer
by Preston Foster.
Preston now at 10. And he'll shoot a foul shot. Nobody on they're going to put him on the line.
They are 39-34. And it's Rams with a chance to cut it to 4 points.
No time left on the clock, though, Mike. Why are we lining up?
Yeah, it's a good question. No, I mean, Highlands could put people there if he's more comfortable, but if I was River Valley, I wouldn't have anybody there. 2-shot foul.
I think the basket was good. They counted the basket, Mike.
They did.
Yep.
They did. Oh, so it's 1 shot.
Yep. Everybody getting straightened out over there at the scorer's table.
Foster was 0 for 2 last night. He missed that one, and what they did was they put 4 tenths. That should have wound off.
Yeah, that's it. Yep, they're going to call it the quarter.
That's it. That's the end of the third quarter here at Armstrong with the score. River Valley 39 and the Highlands Golden Rams 34. Trivia will be brought to you by Unflooded. If your home or business has ever been damaged by water or mold, you know how stressful that can be. Our friends at Unflooded specialize only in water, sewage, and mold removal, and they're here to help. From a broken pipe to sewer backup or flooding, they have the expertise to get your home dry and ready for repairs. Unflooded provides top-notch mold remediation services, addressing mold from water damage promptly and effectively. Their advanced techniques ensure your property is restored to its pre-damage condition. Visit unflooded.com or call Brian Mara anytime, 888-650-7767. Unflooded, your family-owned and operated team for emergency water removal in the AK Valley.
I'm going to give you 2 ways to answer this question, Mike.
Okay.
Of the 6 WPL champs we mentioned last night, you can either tell me which 4 were repeat champs or which 2 were not. Would you like the 6 names again?
Oh, goodness.
I'll give you the names.
So you're saying 4 were
repeat champs
of basketball?
Yes.
Well, I know that
2
Deer
were
Lakes was a repeat champ.
That is 1.
They won 2 in a row.
I'll give you the names if you want. Okay, you got Amani Christian, Aliquippa.
Amani won 2 in a row, didn't they not?
They did. That's 2.
Aliquippa won 2 in a row.
That's 3. You only need 1 more.
Okay.
In 6A, it was Upper St. Clair. 5A, it was Moon. 4A, it was Lincoln Park.
Lincoln Park won 2 in a row.
Lincoln Park.
Our
won
buddy
2
Danny
in a row.
Holzer at Upper St. Clair. By the way, we did
Many moons ago.
Born to Run with Danny Holzer. We met Franco Harris that day.
Yes, I did an interview.
What a
with
nice
Franco.
guy. You got
Yep.
to interview Franco. He shook my hand and nearly broke it.
He was babysitting a Penn State recruit, and that kid did go to Penn State.
The kid's name
too.
was Chambliss, I believe.
Yep, and he did a good job up there. Yeah, Upper St. Clair and Moon did not repeat as champs. So it was Imani Christian in 1, Aliquippa in 2, Deer Lakes in 3, Lincoln Park in 4. All right, Mike, down 5. I got a good feeling here.
I think there's a shot, for sure. River Valley has the ball to start the fourth quarter, so Highlands got to play some defense here. They only gave up 9 points in the third quarter, so that's a start.
Get Milo winning his birthday, boys.
Yeah,
Let's
come
go.
on, because it's not happening in Columbus. So maybe it can happen here. They work it down low, and this is a turnaround jumper by a very impressive McDowell. He's not afraid to do work down low at 6'4".
He's
And
got
it's
a dozen.
41-34. It's a 7-point game.
Him and Mortimer have 12. Perchetti has 14. That's about their scoring.
LeCabe back out there. Great work by Todd Harvey. All the way to the basket is Preston Foster, who's having a day. He's got a dozen, and the Rams are back to within 5. Now against pressure, there's a tip. Nearly stole it, but Pinos trying to dribble out of it and double dribbled that out of it. They call it travel. Pick your poison. Turnover, River Valley, Highlands basketball.
9 turnovers, and Belak coming back into the game.
Along with number 4, Troy Belak.
Brady Selka give him some quality minutes along with Cole
Sure did.
Civic. All right, 5-point lead. Again, you want to press, you got to score.
Hall, who hit a couple big threes in that third quarter to try to get the Rams back in it. Off the dribble, now to Foster.
Now they're playing man-to-man, Mike. I'm surprised by this. I thought they'd sit back in that zone.
LeCava drives in, spin move. Got a man in the air, dump it down to Foster, left-handedly up and down. Foster with 14, 9 of them in the second half, and it's 41-38. Rams to 3 again, and they turn it over. Highlands basketball at 6:33.
10th turnover, Mike. And again, the Golden Rams within 1 possession.
Reporting back to the game for the Rams.
All 5 starters back on the floor for the Golden Rams. Foster 14, and Ty Hall with 14.
Here's LeCava. Puts it on the floor, spin
No
move.
foul.
Boy, he got hammered and there's nothing. And the rebound to McDowell. 3-point ball game. Well, at least they got to the basket that time. You thought you might get a toot there.
Yep.
But none to be had.
Yep. Every time they get it within 3.
Stops, throws up a wild one, and Ty Hall clears it. Again, the Rams with the ball and a chance to get close. Ty out with a 3 ball.
I'm not going to say it this time, Mike.
Belak goes all the way in. He gets fouled that time, and he'll shoot 2. That's 6 minutes to go, and the Rams trail it by 3. Belak 1 for 2 from the line tonight.
And the one thing you don't want to see, Mike, is that clock get turned off when you have the lead.
Number 4.
Oh, Belak missed it.
Belak at the line.
I keep saying he's a better foul shooter than this, Mike.
You've got to prove it.
Yeah. 1 for 3 today.
And again, you look at the score, and the Rams are 50% at the line. Highlands calls time at 5:59. They trail it by a bucket.
All right, here we go. B&J Sports been benefiting our local teams and the great sports fans of the AK Valley for 6 decades. Look no further than B&J Sports for all your sporting good needs. Christmas is coming. What do you need? A jacket, a uniform, trophies, plaques, you name it. They have all kind of equipment at B&J Sports, located 1605 Freeport Road. The Tron Heights are open 9 to 5:30 weekends, and weekdays, and Saturdays 9 to noon. Give them a call at 724-226-2762. If you got a Golden Ram and need some gear, that's the place to go for Christmas. There's something that's said for longevity. 6 decades says it all. B&J Sports.
Dean, yesterday I was happy when Pitt came back and beat Ohio State 91-90 in overtime. Today I am not happy when Michigan beat Ohio State 13-10 on the football field.
Not in overtime.
No, regulation. That's all they needed is regulation. If Ryan Day does not win the championship this year, he will not be the coach at Ohio State next year.
How many years have they lost, though?
They have not beaten Michigan since 2019.
Wow. That's a good way to lose your job. Ask the guy from the Bears.
That is #1 priority at Ohio State, is to beat Michigan. Jim Tressel did it all the time. Urban Meyer did it all the time. Ryan Day's a heck of a coach, however. And again, it's kind of like the James Franklin situation. Be careful what you ask for. It could get worse.
Remember Woody Hayes was gas up at the last stop in Ohio because he didn't want to buy anything in Michigan?
Woody Hayes, I got a good Woody Hayes story in a minute about the first time they played.
Here's the press, Mike. Let's
Michigan. Go. Over to Pinos.
There we go.
Oh, he swung it over, and it's
there for
McDowell. Now Jeremy Reed. Perchetti in the corner. 41-39, River Valley by 2. 5:40 to go.
Film ratcheting up the defense, Mike.
Nick Mortimer, number 2. Size matchup there favored Belak.
Remember, Coach wants to keep them under 50, Mike. I like the chances they can do that.
Yeah, it didn't look like it at halftime. They've got 11 points in the second half.
They're not even looking at the basket.
Nope. Perchetti goes all the way
how
in.
about
That's
travel?
charged. It's a blocking
my.
foul on Highlands. Now, that could have been one of 3 things. And
Yeah, 2 would have been
only
good for
one was
Highlands.
going to be good, yeah. And we didn't get one. Hall picks up his 2nd foul.
Wow.
Or home cut down that was
Now they dump it in, and
contest.
Behind the screen, wide open. Didn't shoot
Perchetti,
the
and he'll let it
first
go.
time.
It's 3. It's off the back rim. Rebound.
How about
What's
them
the
getting a
call? Jump ball. It's Highlands
possession.
basketball at 5:13.
All right, Mike, here we go.
And that's one Troy absolutely had to have, and he did. A tie-up went the Rams' way, and now they have a chance to tie it up.
Battling back. How much they have left in the tank after playing last night? That's going to be the question.
LaCava, down low to Foster. Foster's had a great second
Foul.
half.
That cannot be a foul. He did call. He had to.
He did, and Foster will go to the line. And again, the Rams have struggled from there. Foster 0 for 1. The Rams are 3 for 7 so far from the foul line. They've missed 4 foul shots. They trail by 2. You do the math. And there's Foster, who's having an afternoon here now. 15 career high, obviously.
3rd foul for McDonald.
It is a 1-point game. Missed the 2nd. Rebound Spearing out to Hall. Here it comes off the rim. Rebound.
Come on.
Belak had it, lost it. The battle, and they're going to get Foster for a push.
Troy got beat up in there, Mike.
They called the foul in the open court on Foster.
It's his 2nd.
2 each way now, 4:54 to go. Again, we'll shoot 2 when we get to 5. Perchetti forecourt.
We're at the defense. up
Dumps it
again.
in, got it to McDowell. Too many white shirts, and they call the foul on Highlands.
Let's hope it's not on Troy. Nope, it is Troy. That's his 4th, Mike. I can't take him out.
At 4:42 in a 1-point game, I might for a while. You see Bill Flo and Zach Gatto talking it over down there. First one no good. 1-point game. I think I would take him out right now.
No, I think Troy's smart enough not to get in foul trouble. But
If it was, all you coaches, you guys have a number in mind, time when you want to get somebody back, and got to keep your eye on the scoreboard. So here comes Highlands, down 1, 4:35 left.
hey, now they're back in the zone, Mike. That was crazy. They went to a man with that big lead.
Kind of helped us out a little
Yeah.
bit. LaCava, top of the circle. Back in after getting hurt. Only has 1 basket. It was in the first quarter. Tries to take Mortimer to the basket. Dribbled it off his foot, but it went off of Mortimer's foot, they say.
Now here's why we bring Troy back in, Mike. Offense, defense.
Well, the question is, does he want to press? If he wants to press, then he can't do it.
True that.
Here's LaCava.
But I don't see anybody on the floor right now looking to go to the basket like Troy.
4 minutes to go. And, of course, it changes, too, when they go back in zone.
Big shout out to Coach Mike Foster. Oh yeah, no doubt. Shout out to Coach Foster. 7th, 8th grade. He runs the
Here is Schaefer. Work it to Hall. Now to Foster. A 3 is off the front iron. Oh, Hall got battered in there, and it's going to be River Valley ball. Well, they're letting them play, guys.
Yep,
it is
no
a
doubt about
physical underneath those baskets this afternoon.
3:46 to go. Highlands down 1. Again, they trail at 10 at halftime.
Limit right there. I'm saying that he got fouled from behind. It was actually Spearing who got it.
So here's Perchetti, forecourt. Rams defense has definitely turned it up in the second half, and that's why they've gotten back in this.
Wide open,
and that's
too open.
Pinos for 3 off the rim, no good. Rebound Spearing. Another one and done for River Valley. Highlands with a basketball, another chance to go back up ahead. They haven't been up since it was 10-7. Timeout by Bill Flo with 3:20 to go.
All right, Mike, let's talk about the Wireless Zone, the largest independent Verizon wireless franchise in America. Our stores offer a competitive price on today's most popular smartphone devices and accessories with award-winning customer service. And now blazing fast and reliable internet is available in your area with Verizon 5G Home. With a simple no-hassle setup, you can install it yourself. No messy wires, no annual contracts. Call 724-226-4590. today and learn how you can get Netflix and Max or the Xbox bundle absolutely free when you select Verizon Home Internet plans. Or visit your Wireless Zone headquarters in Trenton Heights, at the Walmart Plaza, or at Pittsburgh Mills Hall.
All right, so here we go with 3:20 left.
And Troy is out there, Mike.
That's probably what the timeout was for, don't you think?
I think so.
Well, it'd be something if they can come back and win this game after the way they started. And
It's your
again,
birthday.
You got to fight through the slump in game 2 a lot of times, and that's what's going on. Oh, Schaefer lost the handle, so we'll never even know what he called. They never got a chance to run it. Panthers back the other way.
And again, Mike, those are self-inflicted.
They sure are. Too many turnovers for Highlands. What are we up to? About
14.
I was going to say 15. It's 14. Perchetti, corner to Reed.
You got to get a shot up.
Back to Perchetti. Gets to the foul line, steps back, lets it go, in and out and in again. 16 for the sophomore, and it's 43-40.
He leads all scorers now.
Belak again, number 4 with 4. Hall. Now gets it back. Hall's threes off the back rim. Rebound, Belak lost it out of bounds.
Oh, God. 15th turnover. 2.5 minutes to go. Rams down 3.
It was
They will get the press, though.
41-40 with 3:20 left. Remember that. Yeah, but the press really, it's worked a little bit, but it certainly isn't what it was last night. I think, well, because River Valley got to see it. Knew it was coming. It would come at some point. And they've done a good job handling the basketball. Here's Perchetti. 2:14. Rams need to stop this time. I'm going to keep it to a 1 possession game. Here's Pinos. Long
Walked
three
right
ball.
into it.
It's off the rim. No good. Rebound. Reed is blocked. Jump ball.
And that's,
River Valley basketball at 2:04.
that was a good call, Mike. He definitely had his hand on top of the ball.
Now River Valley wants a timeout at 2:04 to go. 43-40. Panthers by 3 points.
Mike, preseason top 5 in 4A. Guess who's number 1?
Knock.
15-11 last year, but they know they have all 5 starters back. 7-foot center, 6'7" forward.
No pressure, huh?
Yep. Number 1, Knock. Number 2 is Avonworth. That's the team that knocked us out of the playoffs last year. They were 18-10. Then another team in our section is ranked 3rd, North Catholic. They were 18-10 last year. Bell Vernon, 12-9 last year, and Beaver rounds out the top 5. They were 12-11, but they have a lot of players coming back. Avonworth's Rowan Carmichael's picked as Player of the Year preseason. His dad's the coach at LaRoche College. Zion Moore's been around for Bell Vernon for a few years. There are players to watch. Brady Mayo, Mike, I saw him play a few times for Beaver. He's tough. Isaiah Jeter, Central Valley, and Jackson Bauman from Knock.
2:04 left. Rams down 3. They're 4 for 9 from the foul line. Remember that.
Notice I mentioned 2 coaches' kids there, Mike.
Yes, you did. That's a thing. I think more in basketball than anywhere else.
I think so too, because they're in
the gym.
Gym rats.
You're falling down around.
So I say Troy's such a good foul shooter. I see him every day at the middle school after his practice. He comes over and shoots at our place. There you go.
Perchetti
Oh, boy,
being
he
bothered
shoots
by
it up.
Hall. 5 seconds?
Yeah. Oh.
They're going to call.
Wow. He did it once. He looked at the ref, and the ref didn't call anything. So
Yeah.
I thought, hey, I can do it again.
Now, he may have got a don't do it again by the ref.
Yeah.
That's something we couldn't see that
Right.
because his back was to us. He may have told him. So that's 14 fouls against Highlands. From now on, River Valley will shoot.
You wanted to trap right there, Mike, at midcourt. They didn't get it.
Perchetti all the way in. Used up the dribble, though. Tipped by LaCava and out of bounds to River Valley at 1:35, a 3-point game.
And Highlands can put them on the foul line if they want to, Mike. They have 4 fouls. Next one does that.
Who you picking? You're not picking Bryson McDowell, I can tell you that. I don't think he's missed. Perchetti, dump down. There is McDowell, and he scores anyway.
That's a big one, Mike. That is a big one.
4-0 run for River Valley, and they lead by 5. 1:20 to go.
14 points for McDowell.
Corner to Belak.
Deep corner.
Now to LaCava. LaCava spots up. His 3 won't go. Rebound, Belak up and in.
No timeout.
10 points for Belak. Board has 11. They may be right.
I think so, Mike.
45.
Oh, he palmed it. Yes,
He did. Turnover. 3-point game.
I got Troy with 11, Mike. All right.
That's correct.
1 minute to go. 3-point game.
And again, you don't need all three on this possession. You just need a basket. And then play defense the other way.
I'll take the 3.
Sure.
45, 42.
LaCava, here it comes.
Time, baby.
In out.
You got to foul now.
Rebound, River Valley. Now you don't want to foul backcourt. You got to try to. You don't want to do that.
Yeah.
You really don't. I mean,
Yeah.
you got him trapped. We wait till they get across.
Petey tweaked his hamstring there. Looks
Yeah,
like.
he's gimping a little bit. He's been so good for Highlands tonight. Rams getting beat up a little bit here this afternoon.
Perchetti, the leading scorer, is going to go to the line.
And again, they've been very solid at the charity stripe. Now, they missed the last time.
And this is 2 shots now, remember. It's not like before when it was 1-on-1.
Coach Rick Spallone pulling all of his guys off the line, and Perchetti with an easy makes the first. He's got 15 points. I'm sorry. 17 points for the sophomore. Second one he missed. It's a 4-point game. Again, the Rams just need to score. Here's Belak forecourt. Belak all the way to the basket. Lost it, got it back, scored anyway, and the Rams call timeout. 32 seconds to go. It is 46. Well, this is looking an awful lot like Columbus yesterday. You know that.
Yeah.
46-44. And see, we don't care if we go overtime because we're not waiting to play the next game. They're the ones that don't want us to go overtime.
That is correct.
Considering where we were, down 15, we'll take this.
Mike, they're bringing Montrell Johnson in, and he is sticky on defense.
Play defense.
Yep,
Well, hey,
it's a steal.
we're going to get somebody on Montreal Island right now. We might get a steal. That would work.
Yep.
I think we'd be all for that.
Get the steal, get it to a score, hit the 3, and let's get out of here. How's that sound?
River Valley led at halftime 30-20.
Yep.
They have 16 points only in the second half. It was 35-20 third quarter, Panthers. And since then, it is 24-11 Highlands.
Coach is keeping it under that 50 number.
And again, there's no thoughts about pulling Belak now, even though he's got the 4 fouls. You're in desperation mode. Against pressure, they're going to try to run somebody deep.
Come on, Montreal, get over there, buddy.
They got it to Mortimer, who took about 4 steps.
He can't do it. He cannot do that, Mike.
And they call foul. Yep, you can't.
He can't.
And see, and the thing is, here's my point. You got him trapped. You have the 10 seconds still to play with. It's a one-possession game. You don't have to foul backcourt.
Troy Belak cannot foul there.
And he's double he can't foul. But nobody should in that position. There's no reason to foul yet. Not in the backcourt when you have them trapped.
Yeah. Lessons learned, Mike, early in the season.
So that hurt. Now Mortimer will shoot. Remember, no more one-on-ones. It really takes a lot of pressure off the first one, don't you think?
Sure does.
I kind of miss that. I kind of miss those one-on-ones. It really takes away a chance to come back. 3-point game. Missed a second. Nobody's over there. Now they are. Spearing is. 3-point game. Rams with the ball. 25 seconds.
He was there. Oh, he was there.
And you can't.
Oh, he was there. Oh, Ty Hall was wide open, and Carmen didn't get it to him. Carmine. 16th turn, Mike. That might be the most costly.
A lot of nerves here in this last minute by this young group. Have you noticed?
Yeah, keyword young.
Albright Mabondo Dongbo has come in, 34.
He's designated a fouler.
He's going to be a fouler or a foulie. Now you have to. Now you don't have any time to wait. They went long that time, and what's the call? Offensive foul. He pushed off. Offensive pass interference on Nick Mortimer.
Highland's going to get another chance at it, Mike.
Panthers foul, but it's up to Nicholas Mortimer.
And the Rams do get a chance at 19 seconds. Now Foster's going to come back in. Still a little ginger on that leg. Unfortunately, we can't get our cameraman to ask him what he did to himself until after the game, so we can't get any info. Here come the Rams. They're going to get a timeout here.
Yep.
At 15 seconds.
Timeout.
River Valley wanted a walk on Carmine. He went right over there and signaled for time.
Or stepping out of bounds.
15 seconds. All right, now what are we doing here, Dean? I guess you still can take the 2 if you want it and continue to play the long game, but he called timeout. He's setting up a three-point play.
I believe so.
It's a Ty Hall problem.
Especially if they're coming out, they're going to sit in that zone.
Yeah. You got to try to let it go. So
A big foul out by Belak, though, Mike. He's.
Yeah, that hurts.
Yep,
It really does.
And
And really, that foul out didn't happen then. That foul out happened in the first half.
well, too, you had Johnson trapping. If anything, Johnson's got to do the
Right.
foul.
If somebody's going to foul, it's got to be somebody like that. But my point was, with still like 30 seconds to go, you can let the 10 play out in the backcourt. It's the reason you're trapping in the first place. You're not pressing to foul right there. You're pressing to turn the ball over. And the time wasn't an issue yet. Now it is.
Yeah.
Now it is.
And again, if we hit the 3 and go overtime, Belak's unavailable.
So we'll see what the Rams have here. Coach Bill Flo over there, huddled with Zach Gatto and the whole Golden Rams squad. 47-44 turned into a very entertaining afternoon here at Armstrong. It'd be nice if the Rams could somehow come out of here with a win. I'll take overtime right now.
Rams ball.
Birthday pizza can wait. Here's Foster. Corner to Hall, but they got on him quick, did they not? Playing zone. LaCava threw up a wild shot, not even close. Double cobra by by Zach Gatto over there with the board. It's like, what was that? So
4th foul on Ty Hall. And we're down to the point, Mike, where they can't make a foul. They make one of these two.
yeah, with 4 seconds to go, this is pretty much going to wrap it up. We'll thank everybody here at Armstrong for all their help. Of course, longtime AD Todd Harvey. He was the AD at Katanning before they merged. And Jake Kanish came on here. Denny Stewart, of course, a longtime AD at Ford City. Passed away a couple of years ago. And I remember he was the first one to show me up here, Denny was. So we always miss him when we come. By the way, Brichetti gets all tournament team for me. He's been terrific. Foster lets it go, and that's going to wrap it up. It's all over here at Armstrong, and the Panthers of River Valley defeat the Rams 48-44, and both teams will leave 1-1. Dean, final thoughts.
Well, Mike, we kept them under 50, but again, we couldn't throw some baskets in key times. Many times in the second half, we had it down to a 1-possession game. Just could never get it over the top. So again, Highlands has to go to Indiana. The road Warriors continue. We'll see you Tuesday night.
All right, we will do that. Again, thanks to everybody here at Armstrong. Thanks to Kean Foster. Once again, that final score, River Valley 48, Highlands 44. For the Dean, Mike Choma, this is Mike Pavlik saying, so long, everybody.